Good morning. From KHON2 News, this is Hawaii's Morning News.
Healing through martial arts. That is the premise behind an ancient practice called Dahn.
And we get a good look at this right now with Manolo from the Dahn Yoga Center. Manolo.
I guess one of the main things about this type of martial art, it's really not about fighting or defending yourself. It's really about healing.
Right. That's absolutely the most important thing about Dahn is that it's designed for healing. It's not designed for fighting or combat, so we call it a non-combative martial art. And then as you strengthen your body, your confidence and your energy is strengthened as well.
To Tai Chi and Qigong, what would be the difference with this from those?
If you took your concept of yoga, Tai Chi, martial arts, Qigong, and put them all together with the core as healing, then you'd really understand what is the Dahn. The biggest difference is probably just the level of principle that we give. We really give the principle and the education inside and out for every form. So when they first start, and when we first start training them, everybody first has to take care of healing their physical body. As soon as they develop the full sense of their physical body, they start to get confidence and they can actually heal or overcome whatever obstacles they might be experiencing with their mind. And then after that, once they really start to develop their mind, they also begin to awaken a spiritual sense, which in our case is just a deeper sense of appreciation for life itself.
Part martial arts, part yoga, and Manolo Morales is kind of figuring that all out.
Yeah, I'm not sure that the grimace is part of that whole exercise,
right.
But that's Manolo's style. Let's check back with him. Good morning again, sir.
It's supposed to eliminate your pains. But I think I have more pains now.
It looks painful.
But I guess, Kevin, is that right? I mean, do I have to go through the painful part first before I get the healing effects? Is that what's going on here? Perhaps explain some of the moves that we're doing, like kind of what that does, and tell us what they're doing here.
Let's open to your right side, and as you're doing it, the two things that you want to try and do is, one, try and sense the energy with your palms. This training is designed to awaken your brain. When you can sense the energy, your brain will very naturally relax.
Okay.
To help facilitate that, to relax your muscles, you might have felt some tension.
Yeah, a lot.
As you're practicing it, especially focus to breathing out.
And what has been the biggest difference in 11 months?
I think it's really coming within and then realizing that we can heal ourselves within by aligning our bodies and just getting a better sense of the energy and how it can help you improve your health.
Did you have any sort of pains or ailments before that are now sort of going away?
I think the one thing I noticed is just improving my balance for one, and the other thing is that I have some low back pains here, and I think that's helped. And the other thing is, just minor aches and pains.
Martial art form that goes back 5,000 years is getting somewhat of a revival.
It's called Dahn, and we find out more about that.
There's another group over here. There's a sword technique also with this. I know you mentioned it's not so much about fighting, but I guess this is also part of, it's almost like an exercise of sorts.
Right. In this case, the sword represents principle. The sword has a clear line cutting between truth and untruth. So as they practice with the sword, the principle is to be able to be very clear with your own mind